You know, I don't think so far in the season I have seen somebody play Byleth.
No, she's not very common in terms of the competitive scene. Her attacks are generally too slow.
Is it a Byleth or is it a Cloud?
It's Cloud.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Byleth. I'm kind of crazy. But that's all right.
That's all right. All right, we're going to get it started off here.
It's a nice friendly Thompson here.
It's a nice taunt.
Oh, and first blood is going to Cloud. And
Luigi
Luigi's
getting
going for
trapped
his
in the combinations.
He can get those some more of those grabs off. Cloud is done for. But let's see how he uses his limit break. It can very easily result in some mega damage. Ooh, and it lands. Thankfully, it was only his side B, which makes it do like no damage. This Cloud is so scared of Luigi that he's doing everything he can to run away.
Trying to stay away from Luigi's grab. Luigi hits him once off the edge, just trying to get that early stock in. He has him up to 99%. Luigi's at 43.
This Cloud refuses to fight Luigi down in the open field, knowing that he will die.
First stock to
And
CEI.
first stock is Luigi. Let's go.
Luigi's still sitting at a 43%. That's pretty good to start off with.
Has the Cloud given up? Has he lost all faith in humanity? Is there some type of issue going on?
Oh, they seem to have...
It appears to be a technical issue revolving the enemy's control set.
Cloud has locked in with the wrong controls. I think they're going to go and restart the match. CEI graciously letting...
And warmers.
CEI graciously letting UT Tyler switch their controls back to, I guess, their original setting. They must have started off with their...
What a stupid move. I would have abused that mercilessly.
CEI did not have to do that, so I'm actually surprised that they decided to.
But even despite that, that Cloud's actions were by no means impressive, even with the wrong control set. I still think that Noah's got this in the bag. But he can't get too confident now, who knows. Maybe he's the best Cloud player in the world.
Right now we have HH Air or Noah playing as Luigi for CEI.
Seems like both players are getting ready to restart the match. Let's see who draws the first strike this time.
Maybe that's why the Cloud was so nervous and staying back. He had the wrong controls. Oh, he's going to take a stock because he did technically lose that first one. So,
I mean, I do think it's... oh yeah, this Cloud is still just getting outclassed.
Oh, he gets some good hits off on Luigi. Got him up to 30%, but it's pretty even so far. Luigi's trying to get him locked in those combinations with his grab. But
I mean, Luigi grab is such a versatile tool.
It is. Oh, and
but he does survive thanks to the DI.
What a combo from Cloud though.
Oh, but he rolled right into the enemy smash.
And there's that first stock taken from Noah.
Oh, and absolutely spike on Luigi.
Spike downwards. That Cloud is going to lose his second stock of 3.
Let's see if Luigi can take the third stock without dying to maintain a lead for CEI going into the next round.
That would be an absolutely stellar start to have CEI up 1.
Agreed. No, if he doesn't die, this one would be up 2.
Oh, true.
But even worst case scenario, I expect to have...
Cloud's got that limit going.
Oh, and he used it again. It seems like he really likes that side smash.
And the Cloud ties it back up 1 stock to 1 stock. UT Tyler trying to bring it back, but he's already 46% up while Luigi is down at 0%.
This Cloud has to play incredibly careful, otherwise he's about to give his enemy a lead. But he does have the limit break up, so we'll see how he decides to use it. Ooh, nasty limit break attack on Luigi. Am I allowed to be biased in this?
Let's go!
A beautiful upbeat to finish the first game, putting CEI in the lead by 1 stock, with Luigi being able to go to the second round.
Man, that was such a beautiful upbeat by Noah for CEI.
He's a particular menace with that ability from personal experience. For your context for your comment, Kungza, it is Noah that is currently on Luigi at the moment. He goes by the codename of Her. Or her, however he prefers it.
But that was an absolutely beautiful game. He even let him get his controls back, but Noah is still going to take the first player down and move on to the second one. He only has one stock left, but all he has to do is at least take one to keep it kind of even.
And then the momentum will just keep on going further and further.
We still have Red Comet, Colored Milk, and then Captain Sky Nerd to back him up. And I think this first match might be
already determined.
CEI's already started off really well.
However, they can't get too cocky. This is the semifinals after all.
True. Both teams worked hard to get here, and I think they're both going to give it their all.
I think it is being confirmed that a Pyramithra is going on stage.
Pyramithra up next for UT Tyler.
Time to get some DLC characters up in the roster tonight. It seems like the crowd is not happy with the pick.
And we are kicking it off into the second game of match one. Noah's Luigi. He's going to be down 2 stocks, but he's up against a Pyramithra from UT Tyler.
Let's hope they can get the first kill in this game. Otherwise, that lead will be meaningless.
Taking both his stocks, they're both just going to taunt on the platforms, and then we should get this started.
Luigi unable to. Oh, and Luigi is able to finally get a strike into the match. But it seems like he is struggling to keep up with the Mithra's moves. And that she now swatches to Pythra, who has incredible devastating attack power.
Ooh, almost got that side smash off.
Would have ended that stock right there. Oh, and he lands right into a Pyro Smash.
Still a good game. He tried, but this Pyramithra just happened.
Looks like it is going to be even for both teams going into the second set of players for CEI.
UT Tyler's Pyramithra bringing it back.
Now, who do you think is going to be sent in to face the Pyramithra?
It is going to be Colored Milk, or our Bowser player.
It seems like they're sending in the Joker next.
Oh. Throwing in Red Comet.
Joker does have a really good counter and a reflector that he can use to maintain the superiority over Pyra. I think the only thing he's going to have really struggled with is fighting Mithra.
True, and CEI's Red Comet plays Joker so beautifully, getting that poke damage in the beginning.
His micro spacing is a work of art.
Truly a beautiful game to watch.
It's only going to take a moment for him to get his character set up since they have to swap out controllers.
True. For anybody just joining the stream, this is CEI's varsity team versus UT Tyler, or University of Texas Tyler, in the semifinals in the NACE. This is semifinals, right?
This is the semifinals.
Semifinals of the NACE League. Thank you all for joining us tonight on this beautiful December 1st. We seem to have some technical issues, but they should be getting that figured out here very shortly.
Hopefully it's just a controller input rather than an actual reset the lobby, but we'll see. Yep, they have to reset the lobby.
We're going to reset the lobby. Let me switch back over to the music for right now until we can get this figured out.
Hopefully these technical issues do not continue going as they are. Otherwise, the momentum might be a bit hard to gain for either team.
Yeah. Very, very true. CEI does still have that forward momentum, though.
That is true. They are very terrified of the potential that each player brings to the battlefield.
CEI's entire roster for the Super Smash Bros. Team has been genuinely terrifying to look and play against. Watching them all compete and play is simply a work of art.
There we go. You weren't watching me struggling opening a bag.
No, I was.
Looks like they've reset up the lobby and setting up the stage at the moment.
Can you guys make a Smash joke while I wait? What's a Smash joke?
Choose your fighter.
There's only one Smash I would do, and that's you. Everyone's just giggling out here.
I'm keeping the headphones on so I forget that the rest of the crowd is here.
So you can only think of me.
Alright, for all our new viewers that are just joining the stream, this is CEI Varsity's team, the NACE League versus UT Tyler. This is the semifinals. Right now we have Red Comet as Joker. He's picking his map he would like to compete on.
It seems like they're currently in the elimination phase for which maybe it's a battlefield map. We'll see.
Both CEI and UT Tyler are both tied for stocks. Noah let out with a great first game, but then it was clutched back up from UT Tyler's Pyro Mithra.
What a majestic soundtrack. Seems like we've got a good amount of people showing up here tonight.
Truly.
More and more keep on joining us. This looks like it's going to be a rowdy event. Do you think they're using headphones to help the players not be distracted by the crowd?
100%. That was an idea from the captain himself.
Makes sense.
Trying to keep the nerves down in the players by getting them focused in with the headphones.
But I think that's a very good idea. Everyone knows that nerves can make the worst out of even the best of people.
True.
Especially when so much is on the line for this. This is the semifinals.
That is something that CEI's players have struggled with when they first started these leagues, was the nerves. I've seen them play super fantastic, but the second they get nervous, they start to make mistakes and fold. And we are getting into our third game of the first match. This is Red Comet's Joker versus UT Tyler's Pyro Mithra. No stocks were lost, so they're just going to start off right at the beginning. Both of them looking for poke damage, just trying to get that first hit into the combination. Looks like Pyro Mithra is going to get it first.
Mithra does happen to have a good range advantage on the Joker. However, the Joker is able to keep up with the speed in general, so once he gets his Arsene, if he can land any attacks on her, it could lead to some massive damage.
True, and I've seen him do devastating work with that Arsene, and he has it up, and he's going to see if he can't take the first stock from him, but he's getting caught in combinations from the Pyro Mithra UT Tyler's player.
Looks like the Mithra missed her smash attack, otherwise it could have been an early stock on the Joker. He appears to be struggling to land attacks on her, and his Arsene is almost out.
And his Arsene is gone, and there's that first stock. UT Tyler taking one of Red Comet's. Hopefully Red Comet can just take a second to breathe and get locked back in.
Seems like the nerves might be getting to him a little bit, but hopefully that he can zone in after getting that little wake-up call. It seems he can't really do much against that dash attack from Mithra.
True. Both players just trying to get that first hit into the combination. Oh,
maybe he has the opportunity to get a kill here. Oh, and he steals the jump.
Oh.
Joker used his pistol shooty bang bangs to get a nice kill on the Pyra. seems like the game is very much in contention, especially now that Joker has lost his Ascension. Seems like he was unable to capitalize on that upper beam by Pyra.
Joker's not looking good with 112% second stock in.
However, typical players on the CEI team try to reach 200 per stock, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to withstand the firepower that this combo team has against him. But let's see if he can get second stock. Maybe even a third if he's able to pull off some really crazy moves. Seems like he's really starting to zone in on the combat.
Both players just looking for some sort of damage to get in. Very scared to even get close to one another.
But it seems like Joker's able to get his Ascension off, which means he has a good chance of trying to kill her.
He just has to get close enough to do it, and he seems like he's starting to get there.
Yeah, but Pyra is the master of disengage with her long-range, high-damage attacks. So let's see if he can get something off here. He is able to get the DOT on her, but she's able to do a furious counterattack. They keep on throwing attacks, but nothing seems to be landing on either of them.
Both players are just looking for that opening. The other player to make a mistake. Joker just trying to get back up on the stage, but the Pyramithra seems to be holding him pretty well.
She has really good ledge guarding techniques with all those powers. But it seems like whoever lands the next attack gets a kill.
It is. He has tied it back up. It's 1-1, but he is up 133%. He is very killable at the moment.
He can play this perfectly.
Oh, what a wonderful
survives.
DI at 155%. He's just going to see if he can get back up on the stage.
He can play this perfectly. It's possible. But unfortunately, he has died.
Still a fantastic round from both CEI and UT Tyler.
This puts the University of Texas at a one-stock advantage, leading into the third player from CEI, which is going to be the Bowser player. I'm not too common with that matchup, but I would think that Bowser, with the tough guy aspect, should have an advantage against Pyramithra.
And we seem to have some technical issues once again. But that round, what was that, game 3, round 3? Was absolutely fantastic to watch. It was just very, very pokey, trying to start something from either side. Both players were very scared of one another, but Red Comet at least got him down to one stock, so it's very, very easily going to be tied back up in this next round.
You are correct. It is Jose coming up on the Bowser.
It is Jose.
Or Colord Milk, as some might know Colord Milk. Because unfortunately you can put in only 10 characters, and you cannot put that second E in his first name.
Jose seems to have a lot of support in the chat at the moment. For those of you just joining, this is CEI Varsity Super Smash Bros. Team versus UT Tyler Super Smash Bros. Team in the semifinals in the NACE
Jose,
League.
it seems like you've got a lot of support from the people watching online today. They're excited to see what you're going to do.
What? Yeah.
They're waiting for you to go crazy with it.
Yo, say shout out Moscow. Where are they at? Oh, can they hear me?
Yes.
Hey, shout out Pokey. Shout out Moscow. Who else is watching? Shout out Mexico.
Cancel him. He's on the stream. He's hijacking the stream.
Mexico, we're big fans. Let's go. I'm stream sniping.
It's our own stream. What do you mean?
I'm going to switch it back over to the music while we get these technical difficulties figured out.
This music just brings the perfect time for dulcet tones while we wait for the lull of combat to seed and see the bloodbath continue once more.
Jose has brought his own fan base. What kind of car does Pikachu drive?
An electric hybrid?
And I'm waiting for Kungzo to tell me what it drives.
A Prius. Definitely a Prius.
It drives a Prius. Okay, I think
A
they're
Volkswagen. That's actually pretty clever. Nice one.
a Volkswagen.
Pretty good.
All right, let's get it switched back over to the game audio as Colored Milk does lock in Bowser.
Taking a song and the music to set the tone for success over here.
The Pyramithra is going to have to take their first 2 stocks. But
But best case scenario, Bowser takes the third stock with ease and
takes the
leaves
third stock and
CEI
ties
to
it
be
up.
tied back up to the team.
3, 2, 1, go!
You can see the Pyramithra now taking both their stocks she lost in the last match.
And Jose has already taken 2 stocks. The momentum is crazy.
With the taunt, they both are up. I'm hoping that he can just get the first stock quick and easy.
Seems like he is struggling against Mithra. Her speed is just too much for him to deal with. However, since he's Bowser, 91% is the equivalent of 0% for him.
Truly.
All he has to do is make her reach about 80% and then he can one-shot her 3 different ways.
And the first stock,
Unfortunately, he is down for the count.
he's going to lose 1, but he's still up 1. This Pyramithra is absolutely doing a fantastic job at keeping Bowser in the distance.
But it seems like Bowser is finally getting to land some attacks on her and racking up the damage on him. Let's just hope that Bowser can get this stock before he dies again. Otherwise, CEI might be at severe disadvantage.
Both players at relatively equal percentage.
Still range, but Bowser slips up with the down air. However, if there's 2 more players like
And
this,
wonderful.
and
He did
Jose
lose-
has finished off the player.
He did lose 2 stocks, but he managed to bring it back, and this will bring it to only 2 players left on each team, right?
Yeah, with CEI at 4 to UFT 6. However, if Bowser can manage to take a stock or 2, that will really relieve the stress that the last player on the CEI team is going to have to deal with as he tries to clean up the round.
True.
However, it's not happening.
He still could be a Banjo-Kazooie.
And Jose is having plenty of support in the chat, waiting for the next round for him to show off more of his stuff. But I'm wondering whether the last 2 players' picks are going to be for U of T.
I have no idea. There's too many to try to narrow it down.
I agree, especially with the variation that they've already shown.
I think it's going to be a Peach.
A Peach, huh?
Yeah,
What makes you have that idea?
it's just a gut feeling of mine. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
Bowser
wanna see
versus
the girl
Peach.
power? You
No,
wanna
I
see the
w-
girl with kidnapping syndrome fight back?
For those of you just joining the stream, this is CEI Varsity's Super Smash Bros. Team versus UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals. So far, it is CEI with 4 stocks left in total and UT Tyler with 6. Right now, we have Colored Milk, our Bowser player, with 1 stock left. We still
And
have
it's going to Kalos.
Kalos Stadium. We still have yet to see who the person he will be fighting is, but I'm very excited for it. That Pyramithra from UT Tyler really did a number on CEI, but
I'm really hoping for a Captain Falcon or a Ganondorf in this next match. See a battle of the battle of the heavyweights.
that would be very cool to see. Battle of the Heavyweights. Bowser being followed by our captains, King K. Rool.
Oh, it's going to be a Lucina pick. Seems like these people are a fan of the Fire Emblem series.
Who was the first one they played against? It was
Cloud.
all their characters seem to have swords. I think they have a
They've been watching too much of that anime. But all he has to do is take 1 stock of 2 if possible.
he's got to bring it as close as he can to even.
Oh, and he's starting off strong, getting a solid 30-40% onto Lucina.
What a beautiful start so far. Lucina already at 63%, 82%, very killable already.
If he had landed that smash, that up smash, she would have been already dead.
Jose seems to be playing a completely different game right now, and maybe it's just because he doesn't have that Pyramithra keeping him at a distance. And he takes
And
a
an
first
early
stock.
kill from Jose onto the Lucina, and he's still only at 28%.
What a beautiful start. That's what you want to see, a low percentage with taking a stock.
When you see Jose play like this, it makes you believe that he could take on anybody.
Truly, truly.
Now if we're lucky, we might see him pull down 3 stocks.
He is starting to get smacked around a little bit, but I think he has the ability to bring it back and bring it to 1-1. I think all 3 stocks are very easily taken from Jose. Gets him with the 3rd grab.
Lucina's trying to do a counter.
And another
Damn it.
stock taken by Colored Milk, CEI's Bowser player. He's now tied it up officially.
He's at a really high percent, but if he can get another one, he evens it up with CEI to have advantage in the next match.
Hits him with another grab. Already got the Lucina at 25%. He's at 141, but I think he's going to be
He
able to
is
take.
struggling to keep up with his movements, and he's just not phased by any of her attacks. No! And the counter finishes off Jose. However, that was a solid match with him having 1 stock.
That was so beautifully tied up. I think he had the ability, but you just caught with that counter there at the very end. So that means that we'll be having our CEI Captain Sky Nerd coming up to compete for the next round.
However, based off of that Lucina's skill, I do believe she is going to get utterly decimated in this next match.
CEI Sky Nerd, our Captain Sky Nerd, King K. Rool is something to be reckoned with, and I'm very excited to see him play tonight.
I give Lucina 15 seconds.
We've seen our captain take stocks in less than 15, so I'm half expecting it to happen again.
We will see. We will see. All I know for certain is that Lucina is going to get smoked without doing so much as 20%.
For those of you just joining, this is CEI Varsity's Super Smash Bros. Team versus UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals. Right now, it is CEI with 3 stocks left and UT Tyler with 4. However, we have our Captain Skynerd, who has been known to clutch up in these situations.
Choose your fighter.
And if he does as he normally performs this season, this is in the bag for CEI for the first set of matches.
Truly. Seeing if they can get a 1-0 lead.
If they can get that first pressure, it might help them come over those nerves that they were experiencing early on.
Very true. And CEI Captain Skynerd is absolutely fantastic when it comes to locking in and bringing it back for his team.
He does have a lot of experience in that field, I can tell you that for sure.
If they can win this first game, that would be a lot of momentum that should carry them through the next rounds.
Agreed. Do you think it's going to be a rematch on Kalos, or do you think there'll be a different stage coming up for this rematch?
I don't know if it'll be on Kalos because it should be Captain Skynerd's counter pick, right?
I do think so.
I don't think I've ever seen him play on Kalos.
He just doesn't make sense a lot for his character. The platforms are in just a weird spot.
Yeah, he likes those traditional three platforms to be had.
He doesn't need platforms if we're being entirely
He
honest.
really doesn't, but he zones so well with the cannonball and crown.
Agreed. He can chain his combos like no other. Seems like he's setting up some nice music for success. And he is going with a thematic song with the Donkey Kong Jungle as his song, going into battle with King K. Rool.
And we're on the map Small Battlefield, correct?
It does appear so.
All right.
But then again, I'm about as blind as a wombat, so.
I do believe it is Small Battlefield.
It seems like the players are ready up and the match is loading.
Lucine's gonna have to take 2 of her stocks, and I'm excited to see how long this does truly last. Maybe Lucine is able to take 1 or 2 from our captain, but I don't think she will be able to.
I think she's going to get outclassed in every single way.
Both teams have demonstrated some wonderful skill, but
And it seems like the match is starting.
already
and he's
getting
already gotten 55% off on her. Seems like she's trying to do enough.
That was. Oh
And
my
I told
goodness!
you, 15 seconds. That's all she lasted.
She did not touch our captain one time, a singular time.
I told you, he is an absolute walking disaster in this game. It is going to be a miracle if anybody can stop him.
What a beautiful tie-up from Captain Skyder. Did not get touched a single time, and now he's going to go back in.
And as surprisingly quick as that match was, he has defeated others in half of that time. It is absolutely crazy, the combos and the spikes that this man can get off in a matter of seconds.
For all of you just joining now, this is our CEI varsity team for Super Smash Bros. Playing against UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals Open.
But let's see who the final pick is going to be.
I'm very excited. He is absolutely crazy with it. I've seen our captain perform some absolutely insane plays.
Mwanga? Way to be subtle, Jose.
Back, demon. You had your spotlight, Jose. You cannot steal mine. Will.
I believe they are picking players or maps.
It's map by the looks of it. They only have 1 player left, so I don't think there's a whole lot of variation they can choose.
I'm excited to see what they try to bring out against Skyner's King K. Rool.
Looks like Kungzo in the chat is calling Muang's out. Like to see some spirit in the chat for this. But I will agree, CEI is, quote unquote, goated with swouse.
Alright, well, while we wait, I'm going to switch back over to our music. I don't know how long it will be, but...
Anything to fill the uncomfortable silence.
to fill the uncomfortable silence. Oh, and they are getting started. Let's get this music switched back over.
Oh, this is going to be an absolute disaster for the University of Texas.
You never know. UTI has brought out some strong players. This Little Mac could be absolutely insane for all we know.
Be that as it may, one attack from K. Rool can launch him halfway off stage, and with Little Mac recovery, that is already a death sentence.
Very, very true.
But it seems like maybe the Pyramithra was the strongest on their team because this Little Mac got decimated in 12 seconds.
Shut down.
Maybe he might also not land a single attack on KD. Oh, he has, and he's dealing some damage, but it is doing nothing to him as he is just destroying Little Mac. Oh, but Little Mac does have the KO punch, which if he can land, oh, he's not going to be able to come back.
Ooh. Oh, and he got the KO off on him, but he's at 117%, which is very, very, very killable.
One grab or one attack is the end of him, and that is that.
And there it is. Skyner bringing it to a 2-1. UT Tyler's Little Mac just trying to find an opening, trying to take last two stocks, but I don't think he's going to find one. Get the counter
only
punch.
saving grace he has is that counter that's giving him any hope of standing against him. He is using it a lot more safely than the Lucina did in the previous match.
Caught in the blunderbuss twice.
And he is down. And that is CEI winning the first set of matches, is making it 1-0 leading into the second round.
Captain of the CEI team, Skynerd, is bringing it back for the first game. Like my co-host said, it is now 1-0 in the NACE Semifinals. We'll be right back when match 2 starts.
Nicely done, Caden.
For those of you just joining, this is CEI versus Tyler? Yeah, UT Tyler. Yeah. Starting into their second match, CEI is up 1-0.
It seems like there is a lot of support going for CEI tonight, especially for Jose and Skynerd. However, there appears to be one outcaster in terms of support. He seems to be, he is convinced that Game 2 is going to be a stomp for the University of Tyler against CEI. Although they were fairly close in terms of how many players there were, I don't think they stand much of a chance in terms of...
You never know. UT Tyler could bring it back in match 2.
Maybe the Pyra Mithra can carry this round for them, because it seemed like she was the most skilled player on the enemy team.
And we are starting it off. It will be the Cloud up against the Bowser for our first game in match 2. Those of you just joining, this is CEI Varsity team versus UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals.
Then it's surprising we've seen multiple Clouds throughout this tournament, and Jose has fought, I want to say, 2 others before this, so I think he has a lot of experience in this matchup. And he is already starting to rack up some damage. But it seems like the Cloud is just throwing out a lot of combo attacks that are working. The Cloud is about to get the limit break.
There's the grab right there. Cloud does have his limit break.
Immediate into a limit break Omni Slash. He should be able to get back on the stage, but he might be a bit risky for him to try and break the Cloud in this position.
Both of the players just looking for their first kill, the first stock take.
He keeps on trying to go for that up smash, but it looks like the Cloud won't have any of it.
Both players just trying to get that first kill off to get the momentum going, and it looks like the Cloud will take it for UT Tyler. CEI down 1 stock, but the Cloud is at 100.
Wasted the limit break.
The wasted limit.
This gives Jose a good chance to try and punish him, but it seems like he keeps on wanting to use down air.
And there's a stock from Jose tying it back up.
He may be at a disadvantage of 80%, but if he can bring this back, maybe a suicide might be a viable option for him here.
I don't know about that. I think he just wants to try to take as many stocks without losing as many.
To be fair, that's a good thing, but
yeah.
When he's at such a... It seems like he might be able to do that, though, considering how much...
Cloud does have his limit back, and he lands it, taking Jose's second stock.
And he barely landed that the final slash of the Omni Slash.
There's the shield break from Bowser.
Which is a guaranteed kill at this point, and he launches him off stage.
What a wonderful shield break from our Colored Milk Bowser player on the CEI varsity team.
This is a really close match, but I believe Jose has the necessary skills to get the advantage for CEI in the first set.
Very true. Everyone in the room is on the edge of their seat, just waiting to see if CEI can take the lead in match 2.
The match is so close, they almost have the same percentages too.
He
and
misses.
He misses the Omni Slash.
Misses his full limit. Both players still just looking for that kill.
Ooh, a nasty smash attack onto Bowser. However, he makes it onto the stage just fine. Whoever can land the next heavy hit might just decide the outcome of this match.
Both players still just looking for that final kill. They're both at killable percents here. There's the grab.
Bowser can get the slam off.
What a wonderful DI.
Survived.
There it is. There it is. Jose taking the first game of match 2 with 1 stock left, getting that momentum going for the rest of his teams to come in after him. I bet you he is going to be able to take at least 2, if not all 3 stocks from this second player.
The crowd is going absolutely wild based off of how tense that match was. Unfortunately, we can't have Jose do any commentary at the moment, as he will be preparing for his next match. However, afterwards, I'm sure he would love to say a word to his adoring fans. But at this rate, it seems like a second win. The second set is going to be a guaranteed win for CEI if this continues at this rate.
Watch for that counter.
Now, who do you think they're going to send in? I'm assuming they're going to send in Pyra Mithra.
I think so as well.
She was the one that people seem to have all the trouble with. But then again, that would leave Lucina as one of the last players, and they cannot depend on her against Kaden.
For all we know, Lucina could change to a different character. Maybe that was her secondary, and she's going to bring out the main character they play.
That is true. That is true.
Both teams playing a wonderfully even match, in my opinion.
It is fun to see CEI having such a good rival for this setup.
Very true. Thank you all for joining us tonight. For those who are just joining, this is CEI Varsity Super Smash Team versus UT Tyler, or University of Texas of Tyler, in the NACE Semifinals.
While they're waiting for the next match to set up, Jose has set up one of the classic songs of many of our childhoods, known as the DK rap. People are absolutely vibing to it in here. It seems like Carlos is going to be the stage again for him.
Getting their music picked. I think they're just about to start. Both players revving up, and we are leading off into game 2 of match 2.
It's a rematch between Jose at 1 stock again versus the 3 stock Lucina. Let's see if he can pull the same nasty moves that he did in the previous set.
3, 2, 1, go!
Colored Milk taking his first 2 stocks that he lost during game 1.
Goes with a sneaky move just at the end of her taunt. I'm sure she must be furious.
Very close. Hopefully Jose can take this first stock while keeping in a low percentage. Oh, the parry. Lucina at 90%.
Passing her once again. She's dead if she gets hit by another attack.
He's absolutely juggling her right now.
Before she's unable to capitalize on that hasty parry.
And there it
doesn't
is.
matter. He goes for the kill anyway.
Jose taking Lucina's first stock, getting it closer and closer to being completely even. She is just looking for that kill, trying to take it as fast as she possibly can before Jose can do too much damage with his Bowser. He is at 106%, just trying to get back on the stage so he can keep doing his damage.
Jose is still applying a lot of pressure for her to deal with, as he is starting to rack up a little bit of damage on her.
He's up to 53% while he's at 136. He gets the grab off. Has her at 85, very killable right now. There's a second grab in a row.
If he lands another one, she might be straight up dead. That was a very risky move with that up smash being prepared.
Absolutely beautiful. He is at 152%, 164, but he has gotten it tied back up. And, oh, he's still in. 174. This Lucina must be absolutely livid, just wanting him to go down. Gets the grab. Oh, and that will be it.
Jose, beautifully done.
The future is not written.
Absolutely beautiful second game from Jose, our Bowser player, taking 2 stocks, bringing it down.
Jose. Adoring fans want some words from you, my friends.
Okay, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We gotta wait. We gotta wait.
It seems as the captain says, commentary from Jose doesn't happen until the both matches have finished. So unfortunately, you'll have to wait until a victor is determined.
Is this best of 3?
It is best of 3.
Okay. All right.
Okay, right, it's best of 3?
Sweet. Our next player will be Noah with his Luigi.
Now you may say that Oni-chan shines brightest when the night is darkest. However, they are going to go straight into the abyss.
Choose your fighter.
So far, I have been very impressed with the performance from both teams. I'm very excited to see Noah playing his Luigi, just trying to take the last stock from Lucina.
Based off of his skills, he should be able to finish her off without losing the stock, which would give a whole player advantage going into the next set of characters.
It would, it would. What are the stocks at? 6 to 7?
It would be 9 to 7.
I'm way off. 9
Oh,
to
you were
7.
close. Yeah, because Jose was the first one. He lost his 3 stocks. Lucina lost 2, plus the other person who was Cloud. So that's 12 minus 5, which leaves him at 7 stocks left.
Okay, alright.
God, Cloud existed, didn't you?
No, I forgot that Jose went first. So it's 9-7.
Which gives a solid advantage already, and it's only been the first person from CEI.
That is one hell of a lead that Jose got for CEI in match number 2.
Let's see if they can maintain it, though. That Pyramithra is a force to be reckoned with, though.
For those of you just joining, this is CEI versus UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals Super Smash Bros. So far, the score is 1-0. Match 2, we are at CEI with 9 stocks and UT Tyler at 7. At 7. Now we are getting in to the next game. Luigi versus Lucina. Lucina's got to take her.
I said this might be the fastest song taken. Watch. 3, 2, 1, and she's already done. Noah is forcing her to commit suicide at this point.
Come at me.
And with the taunt there, off to game 3, and Noah starting off with a good grab.
Seems like he really wants to get that grab combo off, since that is where Luigi gets a lot of power with those 2 combos. Lucina might never even return back to stage at this point. And she's already down.
Ledge garbage with the grab. It is now 9-6.
Three stock advantage for CEI towards the second set. This might already be in the bag.
You never know. UT Tyler could bring out a crazy wild card they were trying to keep concealed.
Maybe they have a King K rule on their team too.
Maybe they do. Maybe they do.
But as their captain loves to say, don't get too cocky.
Exactly. You don't want to jinx it.
Overconfidence can bring you down as fast as anything else in this game.
Bring it into, this is game 4? It's a game. It's one of the games.
It's game 3 or game 4.
It's one of those.
No, it's game 4 because it was Cloud, Lucina, now.
I have no idea.
I think we're all just a tad bit exhausted out here tonight.
Very true.
You're right, it's not over yet, but I believe it will be shortly.
For those of you just joining, this is CEI Varsity's Super Smash Bros. Team versus UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals. So far, the score is, what's the score? 9-6?
It is 9-6.
9-6.
I do believe that they will maintain the advantage. Hashtag legalize WarioWare. Lee, get out of the comments. We all know that's never going to get legalized. It's too RNG based. Even if it is one of the best maps.
Both players getting ready to start off this next
WarioWare
game.
does have some dope music, I agree.
Let's see who our player Noah with his Luigi is going to have to fight. I think that sorry, I'm looking at the comments. Mod
Bot has entered the chat. Tucker, you can't be here either. I think they're trying to give us a sign that we need to be slightly less biased.
Oh, and it is the Little Mac.
Oh, if that is the case, this might be an interesting matchup. Little Mac definitely has the speed advantage on Luigi. But we all know why Peach keeps Toad around. She needs that bodyguard. But it seems like he is that Little Mac dead already? Oh, he
no,
barely
just
made it
makes
back. But
He
if
is
he
already
can get
up.
another grab off, that might be Little Mac dead. Oh, but he's getting really useful. He's getting really good counters off here. And he is struggling to get any grabs on Little Mac due to his outrageous speed. It seems like he has gotten the kill on him as soon as the KO punch was ready.
Taking his first stock with only 64%.
I like the puns, Kungzo. I like the puns. He's so scared he won't even approach. He's not willing to approach Luigi.
The Little Mac trying to play some weird mind games with it. Our players.
But it's
Oh
not
my
gonna
goodness.
matter because Luigi almost one-shot him with that combo.
What a beautiful combo from Noah.
Ooh, went for a random side B. Not sure what that was for, but it seems like Little Mac is confused as the rest of us. But Little Mac got his first kill.
But he does get up to 70%, which is very
And
killable
he is
right
not
off.
coming back. If
Just
Noah has
barely.
anything to say about it. Noah does not want him getting back onto this, back onto stage. If Noah can land one good attack here, that is a dead Little Mac leading into his last stock.
There
And
it
that
is.
was a solid forward smash. Seems like Little Mac is struggling to try and
Hitting
find
with the
any
combos.
opening.
Oh, so close.
And Noah took 50% of, did a 50% damage just by looking at the man.
Oh, so close to the kill.
But he still has to be careful. Little Mac is about to get KO punched on the verge of being ready. If he lands
true.
that, he would.
There
Oh,
it
and
is.
he did land it.
Little
Nice,
Mac
puts the
bringing
poke
it
in.
back 1-1. But he is at 97% now, so it's very killable.
If Luigi can land one more good attack, that is a dead Little Mac.
There it is. This might be it.
I don't know if he can. Oh,
Oh, just
barely
barely.
made it back. The Little Mac is clinging on for dear life.
There
He
it
got
is.
the Little Mac. He accidentally went off stage.
CEI Noah's Luigi just absolutely outplaying the Little Mac. It was very close.
Little Mac showing some injuries from that battle with those lumps on his head.
Little Mac just does not have the recovery.
But he put up a good fight. Certainly much better than when he was fighting Skyner.
Very true. For those of you just joining us, thank you. We are currently in the NACE Semifinals, CEI Varsity's team versus UT Tyler.
This leaves it with the last player from University of Texas versus 3 people left at CEI.
Very true. They have 7 stocks left total.
Yep, and then University of Texas only has their 3.
So
This is going to be a bloodbath either way.
I'm very much excited to see if this Pyramithra can bring it back. CEI is up 1-0, best of 3,
Which
and
means if
they
win
have
this,
7 stocks, and UT Tyler only has 1 player left with 3.
this Pyramithra has to bag 7 stocks in order to just tie for the current set.
To answer your question, the stocks are the amount of lives each player has. So each player starts with 3 lives and they lose them. They go into the next round and they have lost a stock. That means they start that next round with that lost stock.
And for stock specifically, there's still 3 left on Joker, 1 on Luigi, and 3 for the Captain King K. Rool himself. Captain with a K, that is.
Captain with a K.
I'm wondering if the
ID.
avid supporter of the University of Texas is watching the video from our end.
Very possible, but while we get this figured out, whatever's happening, we're going to switch back to the music and just relax for a second. We're going to be bringing it into quite possibly the last game of the semifinals. For all we know, Noah could bring it back and take all 3 stocks without any issues.
That is possible. However, when he fought the Pirate Member earlier, it seemed like he was struggling a tad bit trying to get his consistency.
Very true, but we are going to bring it back into the game. And there's the Pyramita from UT Tyler. Noah's Luigi will be down 2 stocks, but I think he has the ability to take at least 1 or 2. And if he tries really hard and the game goes his way, he should take all 3, and you won't even need to see Red Comet or Captain Sky.
Pirate Member has already taken 2 stocks. This is dangerous territory, folks.
And with the taunts, this game is underway.
He has landed the first attacks, but they are exactly even at the
Pyramita with her spacing is just absolutely insane. She plays it so well too.
those attacks. They're great. Luigi going to kill percentage from Pyro's attacks. If she can land 1 smash attack, Luigi is down for the count.
125% for Noah's Luigi. And that will be that
Got
game.
hit by that smash attack.
The Pyramita taking Luigi's last stock, but she still has 6 left to go through. 3 of them belonging to Red Comet, our Joker player, and 3 of them belonging to our Captain Skynerd with his King K rule.
I might be slightly biased here, but I kind of hope the Pyra has. I gotta root for the underdog in this case.
Rooting for the underdog.
If there's anything we know, good players can take down a lot of stocks. Caden has shown us that time after time. Maybe this person can do the same.
CEI sending in Red Comet with his Joker to try to bring this back and make it 2-0 for CEI.
Seems like they're sending in Joker next. He seemed to be struggling with her a lot too. It might end up going from last person to last person if the Pyra can pull it off.
I'm very confident in our Red Comet. While they wait to pick maps, I'm going to switch back over to the music.
Why didn't you play the Deadlifting Bangers soundtrack? They need the muscle power to keep going. After all, their backs might be hurting at this point from carrying too much.
Oh, and it looks like we're going to switch back over to game audio right now as they're getting started.
Agreed. Joker taking a moment to collect himself before he goes into a rematch like the set before.
And there we go, starting off the next game in match 2. CEI with 6 stocks left and UT Tyler with only 3. All of them belonging to the Pyramid combo.
If Lee could take even just 1 stock, that would still be a huge advantage for when King K. Rool enters the scene. But it might be more devastating than that, as Lee is shown to be very confident at this game.
Both players just trying to find some sort of opening.
It seems Thought Destroyer 96 is Cloudman. Unfortunately, the Cloudman has already died. Unfortunately, he couldn't land all of the Omni slashes, so it's left up to Pyramidra at this point.
Thank you, Tina Herb, too, for following.
We appreciate the support that we get, even though we are a relatively small community. But it seems like Lee is putting up a good fight against them. They both started to rack up those damage points. Ooh, that was a beautiful dodge by the Pirate. Both of them are within smash attack and kill range.
Joker with his Arsene. Oh, and the first stock.
He got obliterated.
Although UT Tyler's Pyramithra is at a very killable percentage, all that the Joker has to do is find that one kill hit.
It seems like Muans is absolutely ecstatic that the Pyramithra has gotten another kill off. But again, I still feel like the underdog still has a chance, as relatively slim as it may be.
UT Tyler's Pyramithra is a very good player, perhaps the best player on their team. Hopefully, she can get it tied up and bring it back for their team.
I mean,
She still has to go through 2 of Red Comet stocks and then through the captain.
He just got Arsene, which has gave him a whole lot of power. She is very much within one-shot potential, and he can snipe that jump off of her.
And there it is, taking the first stock from Pyramithra. And he's still at 42%, 48% now, which is very good to be in this position.
Starting to rack up a little bit of damage. The attacks aren't doing the most, but death by 1,000 wounds, as they say.
Next after party for CEI's victory.
The party's gonna be here, you know it. We got plenty of snacks and drinks where we're at. We are not going thirsty during our commentating.
And he takes, oh no, he got his stock taken. I got confused and thought he was taking the other stock.
It's alright, we all have a slight case of disassociation sometimes.
Well, this is still a very even match. Both players just trying to find their hits in.
I believe Pyra might be able to try and get another kill off by losing the stocks, but Lee's not going to make it easy for him.
Definitely not.
But it seems like that side B is very effective against the players that he's currently gone against. If we can pull this off, that will make it a friendly matchup.
What a wonderful hit.
Lee versus 1.
Oh, so
she
close,
barely
so
managed
close.
to come back onto stage. She might still have a chance here.
She's still at 100. She's at 120% right now. And Joker has his Arsene up, which is a very good position to be in at the moment.
But it's about to run out. His kill power is quickly fading. So he's just trying to get whatever opportunity he can to try and finish her off.
Just trying to get that one final kill hit in, and there it is.
Stole her up B jump with the pistols.
Red Comet has done that twice now in these 2 matches, taking their recovery with his pistols. Doing a wonderful job at it at that.
Very effective technique to use since he has so much range advantage with those.
That's true. He's getting some good combos and getting some good hits in. He's at 92%, which is kind of a bad place to be, but it is 1 stock to 1 stock.
Maybe Lee might be able to kill her before the captain even has to show up on the scene. She seems to be unable to keep up with his micromanaging microspacing.
Oh, he has it up. But he's at 120%. Seeing if we can just close this out right now, making it 2-0 for CEI. He's doing very well. Got her up to 75%. And the counter, getting her to 108.
Beautiful counter off. Yeah, she's landed one more attack and she is down for the count.
This is a super close game. CEI versus UT.
And did a dodge and got the counter attack off.
What a wonderful game to watch right there.
This leaves it up for Pyra having to go through 3 of K. Rool's stocks in the final match.
But that was absolutely wonderful from both players. Getting it down to 1-1 stocks, both over 100%.
Such a tense match. You could cut it with a knife.
Absolutely.
You might want to try not to hyperventilate. We don't need to go into the hospital, my friends. I am excited for the final match. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. Should we try and guess the time for the first stock taken? I'm guessing 25 seconds K. Rool spikes her.
It is very possible.
There seems to be some very nervous vibes here, but people are happy that this might be such a destructive match.
For those of you just joining, thank you. This is CEI's Varsity Super Smash Bros. Team versus UT Tyler in the NACE Semifinals. Right now, the score is 1-0 with CEI in the lead. We're in match 2. CEI has 3 stocks left, and UT Tyler has 1 left.
And the captain is calling for a spirit bomb in here. I'm not sure if any of the players will be able to afterwards, as this is a school-related event, and some people unfortunately have to go immediately afterwards.
And we are bringing it into quite possibly the last game of this series.
This is going to be an absolute thrilling conclusion to this set. Well, what stage do you think they're going to pick? That won't be the last. I'm sorry, but if you saw how fast he annihilated the people in the previous rounds, I don't think Pyra stands much of a chance, unfortunately.
There is quite a possibility that UT Tyler's Pyramithra could bring it back, and we could be going into a match 3. However,
I doubt it. 10 bucks on it.
CEI is up 2 stocks.
Considering this is also CEI's strongest player by none.
That is very true, though. We don't know yet. We're gonna have to see. We don't want to jinx anything. We don't want to.
That is absolutely true. Who knows?
We want to give benefits. We want to give the benefit of the doubt to both teams here. Both teams showing absolutely amazing skill.
That is true. That is true. The Pyra may have been treated like an underdog earlier, but she has clearly proven that she's capable of taking down multiple contenders in her path. But as much as I want to believe in the underdog, as a man who has fought Caden on multiple occasions, sometimes it feels absolutely hopeless trying to fight that man.
Right now, we are just picking music for the stage that we're going to be playing on.
Looks like they're playing Yoshi's Story and they're going for the vibe. It seems like Kungso agrees with me that the game is over now that Caden's on the scene.
We don't know yet. We still have to see. He has to take 1 stock while the Pyramithra has to take all 3 of his, and it's still very possible.
That is true. She definitely has the attack power to kill. However, Caden's average death percentage is generally 200% and above, so she is going to have her work cut out for her in this match.
And we are bringing it into quite possibly the last game in this series. CEI up 1-0. King Gabriel is going to have all 3 of his stocks, while the Pyramithra is only going to have 1. UT Tyler.
Caden, you got this. I'm not biased. Already 1 down. Very dangerous game. 2 down. Caden's on a roll. Okay, the matches are going to officially begun now that both of them have taunted. Mithra has maybe gotten the first percentage of damage, but it seems like Caden is not going to take this lying down.
I don't even know how to commentate over this. It's just so beautiful to watch.
I know, right? I wish I was good as either of these players. But it seems like the Pyra is struggling to land any solid hits on Caden. He refuses to let anything happen to him.
I don't know, the Pyramithra does have him up at quite a high percentage.
That is true. But it seems like he's trying to go with the sneaky tactic of making her suicide against the wall. But it seems as if she is starting to rack up the damage as well. And she is out.
That's the game.
Seems like my guess was off by about 7 seconds.
Captain Sky Nerd clutching it up to bring it to a 2-0. CEI is victorious, moving on to the finals in the NACE Pro League. In the NACE, not Pro League, NACE Open League?
Open League.
Open League.